It's not to dragging anybody till they kneel. You gon' feel the burn so bad that your magic won't even heal. Pull the metal out, man, you cannot be for real. Got a fireball for anyone thinking they got balls of steel. Did you get that? I just say some lightning, then you get zapped. Mages wanna carry me, but I'm already sick. Blast. See the fist of flame, trust that you don't want the impact. You're my fire dragon war, now you call it lit rap. I don't care, I'll burn your house down till it disappeared. Open up the door and say, damn, is it hot in here or is it just me? Unafraid of enemies, but I would never go near Urza when she's on a murder spree. Know the guild or get shouldered with the logo. Colder than it coming from Gray, that's my bro mode. Lucy by my side, unlocking my full power, call it Dragon Force. Couldn't even keep up with me solo.
Yeah, you might think I'm barely on the scene, but everybody knows who's carrying the team. I've been ferrying that their embarrassment upon my wings, and if you're dragging it out of me, then I'm most scary that I've seen. Call me furry tail, call me blue, I ain't the worst off. Call me anytime if you a cutie and you're first off. Take it to your first stop, take your shirts off. If you got some vertigo, then try to curb it when the earth rocks. I can be a devil of your aircraft, I'm a blue angel with no airbags. That's the fair fact, show me where the flare's at. I can get you there fast, only time I take a seat is when I beat a chair's ass. It's a Chris, it's a kitty shit that I've been doing. I really hate to break it to you, but you might be stupid. What would life be like without pussy in the posse? I got another pause I need, so don't pause me.
Dreams that I was chasing, got what I wanted, no complaining. Yeah, I chose this, I'm devoted. Gonna show them that I'm more than just a pretty face. Just let me whip them into shape. Keys on my hip, you can't escape. No, I won't blow it, I won't blow it. Key to your heart ain't the only one I'm holding. Got it locked down, yeah, this gate's about to open. Hope you're ready, cause my spirit's going all in. About to leave you broken, might have your heart stolen. Cause I'm fucking adorable, mage in disguise. But I can do more than just wind up the guys. Got powerful friends with a turn of a key, they'll be by my side.
When they tried to bring heat to a beast that was stronger, you lack speed when I freeze, you're a goner. They tried to beat me, but they flee, couldn't bother. Cause I'm a monster with little bit to no honor. I slaughter and I'm down, but I'm still in. I could be a villain, always tend to do things I almost never be willing. Don't mean to come across so cold, see I was different. You lost a couple of friends while I lost my entire village. Fight me, but stay cautious. When I unleash, leave the whole room frosted. And when they've got me, don't believe that we've lost it. They see I'm not weak, nah, they cannot stop us, and that's a promise. Couldn't interrupt as much as they want to. Never gonna give it, even if I know I got to. Cause they will know I'm in it to be winning this a lot. And I'll be fixing the name Team Grey, fuck Nazi.
Phantom Lord upgrade, now a fairy tale. And if you're looking at my grave, you'll be reading braille. Yonder ray, what to make, I don't need bail. Feelings ain't fake, moving up the power scale. Part of me missing, I'm living in a cloud burst. Sacrificing all I got, cause I'm putting in verse. Putting in work, giving into my thirst. Turn a drip to a slice of it, just gon' hurt. Unison raid, we taking out the fakes. Riding shotgun, take cover, take game. No shame for these mages I wanna play. You better think twice before speaking on my name. If I'm acting up, give me the punishment. And now you're done to fuck, cause I'ma keep it wet. Baby, grab the cups, I can be a pet. And I'll be the most loyal girl you ever met.
All right. Heyo, hello, Fantastics. This is Mr.Clintastik, preparing for the Arena Open tomorrow by doing some Aetherdrift Limited. Got my boy in the Discord. He might be popping in with some of his opinions and whatnot, feedback. So, yeah, waiting on the server to load back up. That would happen right now. Let's see. All right, there we go. Had a pretty successful playthrough earlier, went 6-2. So yeah, we got 5,000 gold there. Let's use that to get this. All right, what we got going on? We got Crypt Collar Chariot. See, it's my boy Samaj. You in here? Well, I'm just gonna go on and proceed. I don't know what he got, what he doing. Let's see. Got a Menace Chariot here, 5/5. Whenever you discard one or more cards, create that many tap 2/2 zombie tokens. This seems cool, but it's not something I would play first off. This gives flying, not too exciting to me. The exchange control, not too excited about. I like this Ryzen Necro Regent. I like that it can just kind of create zombies. Two, I would love to put in like a black green deck, something where I can kind of ramp into this for value. Like maybe on turn 4, get it going. That would be great.
Testing. Okay, am I coming through now?
Yeah, I hear you now, bro. All right. So this is pack 1, pick 1. We do have a 4-mana 5/5 vehicle with menace. Whenever I discard a card, 1 or more cards, create that many tapped zombies. We have this 2-mana 3/1. Whenever it settles or crews, that creature gains flying. So I'm honestly not impressed with how this pack looks starting off. The card I like is this here Ryzen Necro Regent. Kind of like this Gravestalker, but I don't see like a direction to go in with this.
I think the Necro region is actually a solid pick. It may not be, you know, a signpost to lead, but it's especially out of the pack right now, there doesn't seem to be any good removal, and nothing that'll necessarily like change the game. The Necro region definitely something like, oh, if you have that max speed, it's going to be something that I'm like, all right, cool, I want to drop this. I'm trying to drop this to get that consistent every turn value.
Yeah, I like it.
Something you talked about, you know, something. Give me something that does something every single turn, as opposed to being that hits the board and then it's through.
Right. Yeah, I'll give it a chance. Because for me, I just think it's one of the better cards in the pack, generating a body every turn. And it's not like that goblin. I think that one goblin that generates a body every turn says you have to attack with it. So you might be just swinging it into other things. My only gripe is that I would hate to first pick a 5-drop, but I did play someone that played those 3 5-drops, a 6-drop, and a 7-drop earlier, so I'm just like, I think we'll just go with the best of what we can get. 5-mana neg 6 right there. Not too happy for that either. Equal to the number of artifacts you control. So this copies artifacts for 1 if you have max speed. I think that's a great signpost uncommon that takes us in a direction.
Yeah, and what's the cost on this? A 2-drop, right?
Yep, it's a 2-drop, white, blue, equal to its power equal to the number of artifacts.
It synergizes really well with that the uncommon that comes around quite often, that path guide, like the 6-drop. I know you don't like heavy, but the 6-drop that lets you go and put a 2-drop straight from your deck onto the field.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, definitely synergy.
This isn't bad. Whenever you discard a card, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Draw a card, create a treasure. Each opponent loses 3 life. That seems like something that's going to be going in a commander deck at some point.
Yeah, but I mean there's also the cycle mechanic that's going on. I'm not saying that I would choose that, but I can see that in a cycle deck being kind of the game ender, because what you need 6 cycle cards while that's on the field at most to get them within the lethal range, and what you deal 2 damage on your own time.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would have to be in a discard deck, and I honestly haven't been wanting to be in a cycle deck so far, unless I'm going to be recurring those plays from the graveyard, like cycle them for value and then bring them back from the graveyard to the field. So here, I'm looking to get at like just signpost kind of plays. This isn't too exciting to me, and Exhaust isn't looking extraordinarily powerful. Like there's some Exhaust cards that are, you know, great and whatnot, but the fact you only do them once.
I think the Exhaust card, in my personal opinion, like I think, unless you have some of those signpost uncommons or rares that make them able to utilize the Exhaust ability multiple times or whatever, that they're pretty average on a general sense.
Yeah, and so this one Exhaust abilities of other permanents you control cost 2 less to activate, so it doesn't even do it to itself. You can exhaust it for 6 and give your whole squad, you know, uh, trample into it in the turn, but you gotta have the creatures that, can really represent trample well. And you can only put 2/1/1 counters on this. It's just too expensive for me to be even. What's the rating on it? A 4.0 out of 5? This is a powerful card and a great reason to draft red green. Both abilities are very impactful. I think I'd be happy to first pick it and commit early. I just don't agree with that.
Yeah, so here overall, I don't agree that it's a like I wouldn't give it a 4.0 rating, but I do see the benefit of the like especially in red green, those specific colors being able to mass induce a widespread trample could make or break a game. I think you can do that at instant speed if I'm not mistaken.
Do it what?
You can do that at instant speed even if it is sync.
Yeah, you can do it instant speed.
But I mean, obviously, I don't like that card over some of the other options here.
The other option is this 5-mana 5/5 that can be indestructible until the turn. This is, in my opinion, something I'm not a big fan of because it doesn't have trample, it doesn't have evasion. But it fits the color that I'm most leaning to right now.
True.
Now, to be in blue, we could grab something like this flyer 3-mana 2/2. Max speed, you can exile this from your graveyard, draw a card, and it also gets to start your engines going.
Yeah, I like that card, but when it comes to cards like that, I'm like comments that aren't signpost comments. Like I feel like I'm going to see another glitch go survey. But again, in this pack, there's not much we like over the glitch go survey. So I can see why you would go that route.
Right.
Now we don't have to hard pick white blue because even though we really like the white blue bomb, we do have this black card here, and there is a fly 1/3 surveyor that I don't hate. I don't hate the Surveil 2, and it's an artifact creature, if I'm not mistaken. I don't hate the Surveil 2. It has a couple synergies that it works well with. But again, another card that will. If we want to be heavy white blue, if we want to stick it out and do the white blue deal, I say you go the 5-drop. It's 5, right, or 4?
It's 5.
Yeah, I mean 5-drop 5/5 that can be indestructible to the end of turn. I don't hate it. I do understand not having a form of evasion. It's more of a simplistic beat stick than a ability piece beat stick.
I would want it in something like white green where I could potentially give it trample. I'm feeling what you're saying with this Wicker Folk. So for me, I'm kind of torn between the Wicker Folk because it's just a 1/3 flyer that's going to block well and give us a solid surveil. I'm open to playing white, blue, black actually as well, but I'm also just open to grabbing a surveyor that's going to be a 3-mana consistent 2/2 that has starter engines that goes along with both of these plays here. It goes right in between them. I'm also looking at that land, but until I'm totally committed white-black, I feel like this gives the most value as far as getting this going if we decide to go like a white-blue artifact heavy deck.
Okay. I can see that. I can see the follow.
This doesn't even contribute to what we're doing with this. It's just a...
What is that? I mean, it untaps all creatures.
This? Yeah. I think that's solid. But if I don't have the build up to it, I don't think it still does much.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like if you're gonna go white blue, that means I feel like you at the very least you'll be running some, at least a lot of the white blue vehicles, so they can have some benefit there. But that's if you go that route.
I was still thinking more for like white green, where they're gonna definitely want to figure out wait for me to give it trample instead of them being able to just chump it every turn. Me to really throw them off with something. Return target creature or vehicle to its owner's hand, instant speed. I'm with it. That's a major reason to keep going into blue for me.
What's the uncommon there? The white uncommon.
Enchanted or creature or vehicle. When an ETB is created 1/1 colors pilot 1/1, it crews as if it had 2 greater, so for 3 total. The creature gets 1/1 and lifelink.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of like this Dunes card, 4 mana in green. 4 mana 4/4 with trample and reach is just really good to me, and you can exhaust it. But for the direction we're already going in, I'm like, just grab the bounce off to have an early game interactive play. This guy was really solid earlier, especially having mounts and whatnot that you want to tap your creatures into, but then this untaps it. This plus the other card, like the untaps, I think that like white green right there is where that wants to be.
I can see it. Yeah.
White, green, blue is possible, but I'm kind of just leaning into this scrap compactor. Just it destroys a lot. I don't know. What are your thoughts here? Should we go for a removal play? Go for another consistent pick with the starter engines? I think both of those sound way better than hedging on this.
Yeah, I think honestly, if I'm not mistaken, the scrap compactor did a lot of good work for you in your last pull. It's a nice little 1-drop set of removal spell, and it has some artifact synergy, which you're trying to go for right now.
Right.
I would go ahead and just pick up the scrap.
True. Because if I get max speed, I can make 2 of these.
Right, exactly. And not only that, I feel like I said, glitch is going to show up again, which is what we saw. And there's the guide-like pathmaker. Like I said, that it shows up a lot. Search your library for the artifact card, put onto the battlefield.
Ooh, there's also the Rover Blaze is really nice, but
that is the rollerblades is really nice. But as we set up right now, the synergy that's guaranteed is the pathmaker, because it's getting that mendicant core whenever you're wanting to start those doubling the artifacts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not put it in your hand, putting it straight to the battlefield. That's 2 bodies.
Let's see. Let's think on it just for a second. We got this, Rover Blades, and Gear Seeker Serpent. 3 solid cards. But I get what you're saying. This is going to be able to tutor things right out of the deck and just be a problem.
And not only that, the thing it tutors out of the deck can be the thing that crews it. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
It can literally bring it pilot out.
6 mana, 6/5. Like I said, I think all of these
with vigilance, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, with vigilance. When it enters, you may search your library for it. Oh, but it only does it 1 time. I guess if I copy it though, it's even better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll give it a try.
If you pull up a second one, this white blue can be your top end, just a top end 6/5 beat stick that's a little harder to kill.
I really did like the Rover Blades though.
I don't dislike the Rover Blades, to be honest with you.
Like, it's cheaper to play, because that's gonna stress. You already know that's gonna stress me out. 6 mana.
I mean, yeah, it's cheaper to play. However, it's still a 7 mana sink or a play and then crew too.
Okay, I see that. I wish we had more experience in the set to know if this would really wheel.
I don't know how well it's gonna wheel. I've seen, so the reason I know this card is really well is because the guy we were talking about earlier, Paul, he the synergy with the guy like that. He didn't have this guy right here that doubled up the abilities, which I think is even cooler. But he ran 2 of these and had a bunch of the low 2-drop artifacts, and every time it was like a nice little, bow. Here's a creature and an artifact that you just you have to deal with right now.
Because this could go get the scrap compactor.
Yeah, if you wanted to. You'll be able to get more options too, I think, as we build the deck. But
we'll give it a try.
I like it, having it as a tutor. Okay. I don't hate Nimble Thopters. Do you hate Nimble Thopters?
A 4-mana 3/2 that puts an additional body out. I wish that body was one of those.
Pilots.
Yeah, that's what I wish it was, but beggars can't be choosers. 5-mana 4/4 crew 2 cycle, I think is pretty good too, though. But this is a 2-for-1. I'm gonna go and get that. I'm getting nervous that white blue might be wide open because white blue's not good. Like, should I
Now,
be?
I think white blues open because I don't, a lot of people don't want to play the slow grindy control that it is. It's a very pickup style deck. I'm like, that's kind of up your alley.
Because I'm like, Infinity Fire, you
I
draw
don't
3
know about
cards.
home, but that's a really fucking good card. That's a, like
7
especially if you got the
mana.
right build for it.
I think I'm just gonna go with the Aether Jacket.
I think I Blind Vigilance. Who won?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna grab this. This is probably gonna function as some kind of removal for us.
Yeah, get somebody an artifact and take control of something important.
Yeah.
Midnight, I know you probably I'd like Midnight Mangler.
It would fit the 2-mana slide. It wasn't bad. I saw it in draft several times, and it was just always there to block and just make sure bad things wasn't happening. But I do like the Aether Jacket because Aether Jacket, if I need to, can blow up things like this.
Fair enough. I don't hate another Aether Jacket here.
And it's
The only reason
vigilant.
I think the only reason I like the Mangler is because it can be tutored up
Mm,
as well as its other abilities.
I think I'm gonna get this
Mm.
colorless mana. Creature gains haste,
Yeah,
and it
that's
starts your
fire.
engine.
Okay, that can make a pilot now that we don't necessarily hate. Makes a pilot and it gives us a lifelink option.
I'm kind of open to this Ticket Tortoise. It was a great defender. It was great for crewing or mountain when I needed it.
And you can search for it with
Pathmaker.
Pathmaker.
Surveyor came around, so I'm gonna take note of that. These cards right here might just be easy come arounds.
Yeah, I was like, Surveyor is gonna. I think it's gonna just show up. Like that's just my
Yeah.
personal opinion on the matter.
What is happening here?
Oh my goodness, nice card, but it's like I don't know about in Limited.
Yeah, I was just reading it. I was like, I'm not a big fan of that. Flying and vigilance, I'm gonna like something like that. Whenever one or more creatures attack you, those creatures get -1. That's a form of control. I really like that. And you can exhaust it for 7, put 3 counters on it, so to be a 5/5 flyer.
Uh,
There's a 2-mana 1/2. Whenever you discard one or more cards, put that many 1/1 counters on this creature. I'm not really planning on discarding cards.
Discarding, yeah.
Like,
I think the flyer here may be the best card. Let's hope that the trip up or the what you call it wheels.
yeah, that's really what I want, bro. Because I'm just like, so just think about it. A turn where it's turn 4, they've played something in these first 3 turns that we really need to slow them down. This does not do it. It's a 4-mana 2/2. It's I guess it slows down their power. That's something to consider.
Yeah, why that slows down power. You got a lot of vigilance going on as is right now. I think that's something to take note of as well. You'll be keeping a lot of things up to block and deal with stuff. So
And we got to take note. This did not come around. This might be more pickable than I thought.
that's true. That Voyage Home did not come around.
But I'm not choosing it here. Ride's End is great. I'll take this
Yeah,
every
I
time.
was gonna say the removal spell here is the clear pick.
Another Pathmaker. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I could be tripping, but I say Pathmaker be the top end. for the deck. It can consistently go pick up 2 drops for us if we don't have them in the late game, and not get them in our hand. That's the big thing to give me straight to the field.
Yeah, but
and if it's not a 2 drop, right? Don't get a 2 drop. You put because you don't have to get a 2 drop.
What about just a
2 drops
bounce
are just the
off?
ones you can play.
It's 1 mana. It's gonna help him way more games
Oh,
than I
yeah.
think.
I mean,
Oh, you're kind of breaking
I
up a
say
bit,
white.
bro.
It might be green. Okay, white blue may be a bit open, so Pathmaker might just wheel around.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the bounce off. Oh, I'm trying to check on my food real quick. All right.
There's another one of your for target artifact flyer balls too.
Yeah, I see. We're gonna see if something like that Pathmaker comes around. I just maybe in pack 2 it will, because the algorithm is probably prioritizing other colors. But I think just having an instant 1 mana, okay, yeah, we're not dying this turn, is gonna be beneficial.
I don't know. I know it sounds crazy. But still something else. I mean, the what's that? The trade to hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's a heavy cost, but I mean,
that's
as
the
a cycle. So if you don't need it,
yeah. I wish I was making some kind of treasures or something. I'm gonna grab the white blue mana here. I think we just gotta try to have some consistency with colors. Oh no! Why do they do this? There's rover blades. And that's gonna help all of our flyers.
And rover blades did not wheel, so you might as well go ahead and pick it up now.
Yeah, that is not gonna wheel.
What's the little artifact that's just an artifact?
This one can crew. It saddles as if it's 4. But there's also this quick welder too that'll make all my artifacts way less.
I'd say that the welder. If you get a second welder, that's gonna be a game changer.
Right, and it would have made me wish I would have got that second Pathmaker when it was available.
Speaking of, I don't think that's second Pathmaker. Is it the pack or?
I'm not sure. I'm still happy to have gotten the bounce off, but dang. We did see that white blue card that came around, so we'll see. 4 mana 3/4 that can cycle and make something -3, or a 4 mana 3/2 that makes an additional body.
Probably, personally, the Thopterus, because as it seems right now, a lot of our creatures are going to be block fodder.
This is the one I said I didn't like before. It's not instant speed. It only deals equal to the permanents you control or destroy an artifact. I think I'm going to skip over it.
Yeah, I think I'm not a fan of the sorcerer speed on that. It could be a takedown for artifacts. Collision, of course, yeah, again. Oh, okay. I do like the bird.
Me too. This was pretty cool, the Mustang, but the bird is looking nice here. Oh, this came around? I also have access to this.
That might not be a bad vehicle here. A nice stride too, give us a little board control, and it's tutorable.
Because I don't see us cycling too often.
Is that 2-drop flying though?
Yeah, but it's gonna essentially be just a 2 mana 1/2 for most of the game.
True.
That I get to feel the flames. 2 damage to each creature. What if I want to splash white?
Nice little 1-drop. That up becomes like a 2/3 or some shit like that. Yeah, I like him, especially with a lot of the artifacts we got. I like him. Vigilance comes with 2/3 flyer, so he's effective until he's not effective.
I just think I'm not gonna have it's gonna essentially be a 1 mana 1/1 for a hot minute because a lot of my creatures are not 3 power. I was just thinking another Aether Jacket.
Okay.
Hope we don't have to run this interface ace, but if we do, it's fine. Mangler came around. So we could run the aces as like targets for our trade the helms. Ooh, what do we get here? Oh, we got another copy of the core? Okay. We're gonna see if this is enough to help us win the game. This pack is great.
Amazing for the core to come around. I want that vehicle to come, that response unit, the flying vigilance, because we have a lot of vigilance and a lot of flying right now. That could be a secondary aspect of the game. Or that whole drifter. Draw 2 cards.
Bro, there was a couple things in that pack. Here's the
It was.
links.
Oh.
But I'm just like, well, 2 mana, 2/3 lifelink, I think is just hard to pass up. There's also another Rover Blades. Just like, oh my god.
What's that that blue 2-drop next to it? What is that?
Sacrifice, counter target instant sorcerer unless they pay 3. And it's flying.
It's suitable. That's nice.
I would think this still goes in a blue-black deck to get the recursion off of it. Otherwise, it's basically just a body counter. I could be wrong on that assertion. Whereas the links, the life link can come into play, the mana could come into play. I think this just gives us a lot of value up front. Let me get another Ride's End here. So 2 mana, 1/3, max speed, sacrifice, copy target spell you control. You choose new copy. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. We'll be copying our things. 2 mana, 0/8 for Y.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the Optimizer here. It's gonna play as a ramp spell for us. Another Optimizer. I'm not gonna try to dive into red-blue. I'm open to the glider a bit more, but I'm kind of open to this -3 something as a trick as well. Ooh. Artifacts cost 1 less to cast. It's great, but we also have the Optimizer. Just gonna grab that.
Also another path maker show up. Well, it did, but we didn't grab it. Because there's a lot of people.
This is gonna be like pretty much white, blue, low drop artifacts, bro. Bro, I might even run the 0/8 because they're not gonna be hit a 2. They gotta kill a 2 mana 0/8, or they won't be able to attack. I know that went into some commander decks as soon as it got released. Uh-oh. Okay. We got a lot of plays, bro. Do still like the Thopterus. You have 2 bounce off, a scrap compactor. What would I want to trade with them? I could trade. I'm not making treasures, so I don't know what I would necessarily trade with them. Because I could bring in 2 more trade the helms. Creature count 14. Maybe I don't want so many optimizers. That takes my creature count down. That's not what I want. I'm gonna restart. I can't have too few creatures. So I gotta cut it. Links. I like these 2 mana 3/2s. This guy. Rod's End is just automatic. Can't not play with it. Kind of like this as a trick for sure, but I don't know yet.
Actually, kind of.
Do what?
It's actually kind of fucking nasty if you can get the.
If I can get the wet off?
I said you can start your engines going so you can start copying artifacts. That's actually kind of disgusting.
Right. We want the 2 bounce off. So I still got to make cuts. I don't really want to cut creatures. So it has to be. This isn't getting cut. What are my 9 creature? Trade them. Let's see. Bounce off is removal. Scrap compactor is removal. These are not creatures, so it's counting those. This is not a creature, so it's counting those. This isn't a creature, so it's counting that. This isn't a creature, so it's counting that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1 more that I'm missing. Maybe not. Okay, so we're gonna keep the Pathmaker for sure. The Rover Blades. Mangler's gonna get cut, I guess. Unfortunately. What is this playing into? The Pathmaker?
Mm-hmm.
But that's
What does it ability do?
just tap to cast an artifact or an activating ability. You know what? I'm gonna jam those when needed. I kind of want to keep these guys. You know what? Screw it. I'm going creatures and removal. This particular draft. I don't see another option to really go. Pathmaker be my premier. I guess Rover Blades too. 2 of those. 2 vehicles. Maybe I cut the Raceway. I feel like I'm gonna get mana screwed using it.
To the ground.
What'd you say? The phone's breaking up real heavy.
Probably I'm trying to watch the stream on the phone as well.
Thinking
You hear
maybe
me?
just yeah, I hear you. Thinking maybe just jam this tortoise here as a 2-mana 3/1. No, I still need to cut creatures. What if I just cut out of the 3-mana slot? I want my flyers. With that being said, I would love to have the Thopterus because they generate flyers. Oops. All right. I'm going to take a breather real quick because I think all of these are all the cards that are totally playable, but they're not going to be good unless the deck is built correctly.
Fair enough.
I think those white-blue signposts uncommons, I should have just nabbed them up. Even though they were like 7 mana, I was like, 3 cards and some life isn't going to be bad. And I think that made the algorithm start prioritizing white-blue by picking them up.
I'm running through all the cards trying to find if there are any, where do you start, man? There's a lot of big cards in a 50 card pile. A lot of synergy. The number of artifact control, so we want to maximize off that. Personally, I think whatever low drop artifact make it off the strength alone. I hate to say would make it, but I feel like he would make it because he does pump those 2 drops and he can do whatever he would. Okay, so hear me out. A couple things I think that automatically make it: the 2 robots, the 2 birds, and then whatever low drop artifact. The birds can provide a crazy life gain ability as far as those even lifelink and indestructible, and they'll allow you to attack semi-safely with those robots if you ever get them to be wing in for whatever. I like the guideline optimizer. I don't know about 3 of them, but I do like the card. You pull it up for me to make sure I'm seeing. I remember you can pay 1 to drop.
What is it? Oh yeah, it's just a ramp spell for artifacts.
Yeah. So solid little guy to have in that. I mean, I can see, but like, at a low drop rate, not a crazy amount of draw power too, it's effective.
I was muted at that point. I couldn't hear a lot of what you said because it kept going in and out. But you couldn't hear me telling you that it was going in and out.
We're trying to make a couple of changes. You think on the bit, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this build is overly great. I do like having flyers. I think the optimizers might be getting cut to a certain extent. So I have access to other options here. Actually, cut there. Even split. I hate that. So we got 2 blue cards first, so I'm just gonna, yeah, I'll just do it like that. See how it goes. I wouldn't mind running that Searcher Engine card, but that probably belongs in more of a mono-colored deck, and this is definitely like a split down the middle. I hate I didn't get that white-blue mana. That would have been freaking awesome to have with this build, but got what we got. If I had to make an estimate, I think this build can at least get 3 wins, but I am in plat, so it might be a little more difficult. All right, opponent goes first. We don't have any early game plays, like no 2 drops or 1 drops, in a deck full of 1 and 2 drops. So we're hoping to draw into 1 to land for turn 2. Okay, they got that. We're gonna bounce that, most likely. Yeah, we did get a play for turn 2, the Scouter. I'm not upset by that. Surveyor. This saddles for 3. You're gonna start your engines. That's unfortunate. Okay. Do I just want to take 1 here? Yeah, they're gonna get start your engines going pretty early. We're gonna bounce that. I think we want that. We can saddle this. We're just looking for bigger plays at this point. It is lifelink. I don't have any creatures on the board to saddle it though. It saddles for 2. Let's try to make sure we hit our land drops and find our later game plays. We'll probably run this out 4/4. This is Vigilance. Tap permanent. I can run this out, but it doesn't. Lifelink and indestructible to him. Actually, I can run this out. Let's do it. Then we'll get life. We'll gain our life back. Boom. Jam out the Howler Heavy next turn. Are we? Oh, we're not flat. We're in gold. Huh. Right. Speed going. We got bounce off again, which is great. So we can just exile there. Collision course. Oh, they want to make sure. Huh. I could bounce something of theirs. I'm just gonna bounce my thing. Fizzle their play. We're back in 17. Then mechanic. Right, settle for one. Create a treasure. It's fine. That rover blades. We're kind of on the back foot, but not really. I'm swinging. They're swinging 5, a little more if they have a creature. Oh no. Right. I'm not in good shape here. Really could have used the removal play there. So I can give this double strike. If I do, I just lose on the backswing. This isn't vigilance. Either of these vigilant? No. I don't think there's a way out of this. Too many vehicles. Not enough creatures. Too many vehicles, not enough creatures. I'll add an additional land for that. Creature count is 14. This deck isn't particularly good to me. Let me see. Creature count. They're even less now. Kind of like, screw it, go all in. Go all in artifacts. I feel like that's pretty much the only way to make the deck even seem like we tried with it. Well, what do you got all these cards for? It's like, I swear it's for something. How you doing, Sonny? Thanks for pulling up. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Doing my best to play this white-blue artifact deck. I don't think it's necessarily the greatest, but doing what I can with it. Okay, proof one. Nope. Oh, and we drew a bounce off. That's not bad. Okay. Yeah, I am gonna go in like this. And we still have the bounce off in case they are able to attack. Right? And we can rods in. Let's bounce off here. Just gonna get that out the way. Rides End is really good. I'm liking that card a lot. They cycle. Get my creature make 3. Fine. Trade the Helm looks pretty bad here. We don't have anything I want to trade off. Sweet. 2/2/1 flyers. For the price of 1, if you please. Okay, we take 6. That happens. Alright, so this is leaving. Ooh, bounce off is gonna be great. I'm kind of okay with both of these plays. I really messed up. Instead of playing the Scouter, I guess I could have just went on his sack one to destroy that 6/3. That's really on me. That was the play. They didn't swing. Why? They jacked that up. Oh, this has reach. That's why they didn't do it. Oh. All right. Wait a second. That was a freaking season reset. I know I was plat earlier. Fell back down in the gold. Okay. So let's take a look at what they got going on. I think they had a decent deck, but I'm not a big fan of the cycle discard, honestly, because I don't know how to put it together. 3 mana for this 1/4 is not necessarily great to me. It takes a lot to get going. So, Whereas I think our build that time did exactly what we wanted to do, and getting the 2/1 flyers that could destroy something was just the icing on the cake. Give me just a second. I'm just working on something real quick. All right. All in artifacts. Let's do it. Is this going to be our game win card? All right. How am I playing this? I could run this. This isn't vigilant. I could start my engines, or I can play two. I can play this into another guy like Atomizer. Let's get as much value as possible first. They're not starting engines or anything. They probably have some kind of play. I'm just gonna take it. I was hoping to take out my 2/2, 2/4 on the back end, so that's fine. All right. Somewhat okay with this. Let's see. What they decide to do. If they remove it, I'm gonna have to go in and play the other Aether Jacket to get a creature with evasion. And he's incentivized to get rid of it. Because I was hoping to, you know, make 2 creatures off of this one here. Gonna see if that plays bad for me. But I'm hoping to use the Slick Imitator to copy something really cool. Oh no. Oh, it gets Flying Death Touch and Haste. This isn't looking too good. They probably have a way to get it back from the yard like that. We would get bounced off right there of all times. Yeah, I think we've lost this one. This one's in the books. So they're forcing us to bounce something now. The biggest play they got. They don't really have nothing I care. Oh, I can return that. Oh no. This isn't a bad play. Would have been nice if I already had my starter engines. But giving something double strike is going to be ferocious. I just hope they haven't got their place so far. Engine rat, okay. Another bounce off is actually quite perfect. They're not going to expect this. So we get to swing in. Come on, pump this. Hopefully they don't have the answer. Let's go. Double strike beats first strike. Oh, they okay. That was their answer. And like you don't even have to have search engines going. Just boom. That's frustrating. No attacks. I really messed up swinging there. I wasn't able to get my starter engines going, so I'm not getting the value off these artifacts like I wanted. I'm gonna bounce that this time and see if I can do anything. I'm probably just gonna block one of them. They're not letting me get this freaking starter engines.
Pimp, can you hear me or am I muted?
I hear you now.
I bet. Yeah, it seems like preventing you from getting started engines has been a big problem of theirs. My network adapter seems to be just really old, so I'm just gonna go buy a new one tomorrow and stop caring.
That's what the issue is.
Apparently, it needs an updated driver, so my computer doesn't support it anymore. Once I updated all the drivers, like it's there, but it's not able to be chosen. Like it's not being registered.
Oof. Yeah, engine rats really cooked me up.
Man, gave you the old get down.
Yeah, and bro, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really the 6-drop card. Even when I'm thinking about like building up to it, I'm like it's not coming in and blowing something up. So or doing something just like oh, and it's not a body. Like that pack that I picked it had one of the 1-drop deal 3 damage or blow up something. Not saying it's necessarily better than the white blue card, but it is way cheaper and something that could help me push through damage early.
I got it.
But I did have a pretty good game earlier where I was able to make like two 1 vigilant flyers that could destroy something with that 2 mana card I got that could sack and copy something. That was pretty cool. I could just cycle this. I think this one would do. Even using like this was a win con earlier. I don't know if I actually want to cycle it. Oh Jesus! 3 mana 5/4. WTF? But why did I play that so poorly? So mad at myself.
What were you planning to do?
If I didn't play that land like that, I could have played out the tortoise and got a treasure.
True.
Why do I feel like they're holding up a counter spell? What is this? Oh. Bro, why do I feel like they're holding up a counter spell?
I'm gonna
run it though. I'm gonna run my play. It hit. They didn't have the counter spell. The godlike pathmaker that I was just complaining about. Let's see if it actually do some work for me. I'm gonna go get my signpost uncommon. Things are looking nice.
I was just complaining about this.
Oh yeah, and it showed up. And I played it for 5 mana instead of 6. What? I just want to trade here. This takes, yeah. Oh no. That's a solid creature just to take out a tortoise. Huh. Oh no. I'm in trouble. Because they're just going to make another 3-3 guy for 4. Put a 1-1 counter here, and so they can just block my 6-5. But it's vigilance. They decide not to. That is on them. Right.
Yeah, I think he's gonna make the block everywhere. Oh.
Okay, now they got a good attack on me though. This one back for 7. I'm a tad bit. But I'm swinging back for 6. At least I don't have vigilance. I need something for this trait, the helm. A mangler. I don't really want to lose that. So do you mind if I slow you down just a tad? I thought, who would have thought updating your computer would have took you off the internet? That is the craziest thing to me. Definitely should have swung air back. Wow. Absolutely blew me out. This was crazy. There's a nice solid green blue beat-based deck.
I mean, that was just value. You just had bodies on top of bodies.
Right. Nothing crazy. That one guy with exhaust that can produce a 3/3 and put a counter on himself is pretty nasty.
Yeah,
Didn't know that's what we were doing.
I didn't know that's where we're at now.
All right, I'm gonna run it back. That's probably my last one for tonight.
Word. Yeah, my stuff never fixed itself. I'm probably just gonna have to go buy a new uh, Wi-Fi adapter.
That is crazy. I thought this one you got from work.
I got this one recently. I got it off, but I got it like off Temu.
Mm. Well. Hmm. I like the car. You see, are you on Discord right now?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Powerwood Gearhold. I don't hate it.
I like it, but I also see this in the pack. This is a car that was winning me so many games earlier. It was just consistently good. Low to the ground car, easy to play. Also, there's Aether Siphon. I don't know why
Yeah,
this
but
is getting such a low rating, but
what rating is Powerwood Gearhold giving right now? I'm sorry, that just seems like hey, I can turn the game around for you. Especially there's a lot of low to the ground cars and green.
it's
They didn't even have a lot
4.5,
of.
and this is 4.3.
The Langerin is more towards your style of play, an invasive flying creature that's low to the ground. The Powerwood seems like a game changer of a car.
Yeah, I think somebody else would do great with it, but me, I think I'm gonna make it look like garbage. I'll give it a try though. Crash and burn, just instant destroy a vehicle or 6 damage to target creature or player. I think that's how I would normally pick, but I don't know. Rise from the wreck. I feel like I'm gonna be wanting to find this Powerwood Gearhulk, and I might be wanting the mill stuff. I don't know.
Maybe. Outdated. Corrupted.
Really interesting. 2 mana 2/2 target creature gains trample until in turn for a green. You can exhaust and put 3 counters on this creature. So it becomes a 5/5. That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Five mana 9/7 vanilla. I'm almost leaning towards the 5 mana 9/7. That's pretty cool to me.
Say it again.
I'm almost leaning towards the 5 mana 9/7.
I mean, it is kind of dope.
Adrenaline Jockey is getting a higher rating at 3.2 versus 3.0. Essentially suggesting that, I don't know.
Yeah, it makes people pay for having interaction, and I like that. I don't hate it. I like that card. I pick it over the 5-drop right now. You can drop a turn 3, they play something on your turn, you deal 4 damage to them, and that just continues to happen until they get rid of it. Oh, the little 1-drop that makes it 3/3.
Right.
Yeah. It's a beautiful little comment.
I didn't realize this card was 5 mana.
Yeah, when it gets saddled, it becomes a 6/6. It's a pretty solid card, I cannot lie. But I said the walking, just if you don't have a color to pull, if you don't want the green. Oh no, that 1/4 is there. The magma cannon. I'm about to say the walking sarcophagus is probably what I would pick if I had to, because I don't necessarily care for the 2 other cards. The Arcadian Jaguar can be good, but like I said, you already got a solid top end that you're trying to work towards.
I know, but it's better. It's way better than this guy, I believe. This could have.
Oh yeah, I agree.
The game out.
I do agree that he is better than that guy.
Why is green is drying up on us? Okay, well, see, there's another color that is open. I'm gonna get the black card in case I want to start going into a graveyard strat, green, red, black.
Fair enough.
Okay. Looking grim. Looking grim.
Yeah, kind of color wise as far as what's showing up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think I feel like right now we know we have shit. We know we have green.
Gonna have a not their turn deck. You can only play things on your turn.
I mean, I don't hate this card.
Right.
That's a game changer. And I feel like that's a
Oh, it's an enchantment though. It's not even a creature. I'm not feeling that, bro. I thought it was on a creature body.
Nah, that's an enchantment. That's a 6-drop enchantment that I mean it makes every creature you have a 6/6.
But if I have no creatures, I have like if I just let's say vehicles or something, I'm sunk.
I mean I hear you, but like you got that card early enough to not build just vehicles. Like with that card, a lot of your low drop cards become better cards. Like the 1/1 is now a 6/6 that makes a 3/3. You know what I mean?
1/1 that makes a 6/6 that makes a 6/6.
Yeah, a 6/6 that makes a 6/6. Excuse me. Nimble Thopterus becomes a 4-drop 6/6 that makes a 6/6. That's just a dope card. I'm gonna try it out if I ever pull it. Cause I know you say playing an enchantment it doesn't do anything on a turn, but if I play this enchantment and every creature I have becomes a 6/6,
We'll give it a try.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I like him. He'll probably will though. I mean, but adding 2 mana seems like it'll be really effective for this type of deck with your high top ends. If you can
You're
get the
right.
max speed going.
A 2/4 reach, they can tutor up a basic little thing though. Ooh. Whenever this vehicle attacks, create a treasure token. It becomes an artifact creature, put a 1/1 counter on it. That's not bad. Alright. We probably could have been some combination of red, green, white.
Hmm.
I'm thinking the run over here. Don't have a lot of interaction. I do intend to have pretty big creatures. I need the interaction.
Yeah, I can see it. All right. Looks like I'm not gonna get anywhere with the computer tonight, so I'll call it quits completely. And was like, all right, well, everything else is working. My game is still working, etc., etc. So I'll just.
Oh, so you got the internet back going?
Oh, the internet's been going on my PlayStation and my phone and on my tablet and everything, just not on my computer. So it's not running. I'm everything I've looked up says that it's supposed to be the driver, not the that this is either outdated. The particular USB port thing I got is outdated, and the driver needs to be updated. But I can't put Wi-Fi on the computer without the Wi-Fi adapter to go search
Mm,
for a specific driver that it may need. So I'm just going to get a new one for like $10 and call it.
for sure. Well,
You know,
I'm
I
I'm
gave
down
the
for
old college prop.
practicing. Oh, well, dang. You would have to get it early tomorrow. Well, you got all day to try to join the open if you are gonna still try
Yeah,
it.
yeah. The plan is to wake up tomorrow because we don't have any plans tomorrow. So the plan is to wake up, just drive down to Demopolis to go to Walmart, pick one up, and then call it a day.
For sure. My creature selection, while I do have a couple pieces that are okay, it's not looking the greatest. Man, rough out here for you, boy. Lightning strike, easy pickup. Still need creatures, but work with what we get. really would love to have that red-green land. I think I need the creature.
So you just got everything that's not an artifact off to the side right now.
Yeah, I mean that's not a creature.
Creature.
Yeah.
I think Broken Wings go here. Like yeah, for sure. Solid piece removal.
I don't even know if I run this, but it can become a 6/6, I guess. They blow up that enchantment though, everything goes down the funnel.
Yeah, my thing would be to have it on a turn, like, cause I was like, if I'm being a $150 with you, right? And it's just, I could be overthinking it or underthinking it. Who's running enchantment reviews,
A lot of
particularly
people.
in this field? I haven't seen a lot of enchantment removal from the matches. Even with the matches I'm watching online, like I don't see niggas just running destroy this enchantment. I see destroy artifact, and if they have broken wings, they have a destroy enchantment option. But outside of that, I don't see a destroy enchantment option.
Okay.
Right, and that's just like me thinking about the removal that's available, and then not only that, it doesn't have to be you play this and then you play it to change the state of the game. If they leave you with any type of board state and you play this, it's immediately changes the state of the game because everybody's 6/6 now.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, even if I got 3 guys and they're like, I got 2 1/1s, a 4/3, and a 2/2, and it's like, we need to find something to change the game. Oh, this. Well, I have 4 6/6s. And what else? I don't even remember the second part of the ability. I gotta look at it again to see.
Oh, if they play something on our turn, we make a 3/3 elephant.
So it's 6/6 elephant.
Right. The nuts.
The nut.
This might get cut there, because this is probably gonna be at least a 16 land deck.
For sure. The Fang Garden is always a great card to have, for sure.
Oh yeah,
that motherfucker.
That.
Goblin Surveyor, I like.
I could cut one of these instead of that.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't run 2 of those guys, for being honest with you.
Creature count is super low.
Well, what are you at right now? I ain't see it when you checked.
12.
12. Well, 14. 2 of your guys make guys, if you can make them.
Yeah. I'm gonna run another one of him. I'm gonna cut something. Probably this guy still. Just have a regular body. Having too many vehicles is a problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of the vehicles could probably go. I get kick off the celebrations. I understand because it's a nice draw discard ability and it gives you 2.
I feel like I really need it. I want to do Bestow Greatness, but I don't think I have enough creature targets.
Honestly, I think it's fine to not be running Bestow Greatness anyway because you're gonna be pumping stuff in your other way. You're trying to get to your meat and potatoes. I guess we probably will be looking for more discard draw outlets for red and green, but I don't think you have a lot of them.
I need another creature body. That's what I was looking for. So takes me up to 14 creatures, and I have no other options. So that's something I'm gonna think if I do another draft tonight. Is I could add Dynamite Diver, but he's essentially a 1/1 that does nothing else for us. We're not gonna be using him a lot to crew anything that's significant. or mount anything that's significant.
I got you. That's true.
I'll take out the land. Yep. All right, I'm running like that. So I'm not upset with the red green decision, but I do believe if I was to turn back, I would have tried to go green white and try to get my overall curve lower to the ground. Okay, this how they want to start us off. I'm gonna keep. I got the celebrations. We'll see what happens. And I'm seeing I haven't been getting these mana when I need to, like the dual lands, for cards I think are just so important. And I'm like, maybe those cards aren't as important if I can't freaking play them on time.
This music is really dope for this.
Right.
Like I'm playing a game of crazy attacks and win the fire zone.
Well, that's gonna be game one right there.
Oh my goodness, bro! What is this?
I had access to a red green land in the draft queue and I did not take it. That's literally on me. Do I have a flash creature anywhere?
Nah, but he's stuck at 2 mana. Alright.
That is.
I dropped the 5, get the 4 place for your mana, and force him to have. What's this? You got to stuck in front of them.
You're starting to sound muffled now.
Dang, it's probably because the way I'm talking or the music itself. Let me turn that down a little bit, see if it helps. What's the we knew it. We knew that though. Gotta stabilize. Just gotta stabilize.
I just don't see that being the case here. Creature body. This flashes out. So I think I just...
Yeah, I swing with the Green Guardian, see if he makes the block, and then you can flash out your 4.
He's not going to
So that way you can get started with attacking and then still actually win that fight if he brings... Oh, go ahead.
He's not going to block. He has no incentive to block. He's at 20. Let me get out the Vigilance, boy.
Oh, he couldn't make the 3/3 anyway. That costs 4 mana.
Right. I'm gonna swing, but he still can't. He's not gonna block it.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, you have the 5/5. Go ahead and maximize the mana use. Well, 4/4, excuse me, the 5 drop.
Bruh, really?
I must be behind on my end. Or are you talking about the second color, or?
Yes. That's all he needed.
I don't know about that, man. I still think he's a little behind. Not behind as in, life or whatnot, but behind as far as where he want to be in mana.
He's about to destroy the shit out of that thing.
I wonder if it's like a tap ability or something. Beautiful. Three drop here. The
3 mana 3/3.
Yeah, I would do that over the Fang Guardian because you still have the option of flashing him in at a moment's notice when it comes down to it. And he's just one power left. And honestly, now that he's on the field, when you play your Rocketeer, your exhausting him should cost 1, right?
Yeah.
Force him to play those cards out of his hand, which is good. I've been wondering what the hell he had. What do you have?
One more green mana we can play this gear hole, and that's gonna be nasty. Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Leave alone my things!
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Okay, untap creatures you control. Okay, he's trying to get a bullshit out there. For sure. You have access to 6 mana already, or does that card have cycle? You kept her down.
No, this is, you can cycle it.
Okay, I'm about to say, how is that glowing?
So I'm thinking of what I'm trying to do. I can give something trample. Well,
What's his exhaustibility? Put 3/1 counters on him. Ooh, and it only costs 2 now?
yeah, but I still need that second green.
Yeah, you need that green. You need the green to do it.
So you might as well swing all. I mean block all. Oof.
Hurt. Even with a grip full of cards, that's gotta hurt. Now, is there a board white?
I believe so, in white. Double white.
Yeah.
But on
double
this board
white.
state, if I'm able to get a green, a singular green, right? This is why I hate fight spells, bro. No matter the situation, no matter what, every freaking time it's something like this. Every time. If this wasn't on the board, this card is great, but it's always something like that on the board. I'm trying to think, though.
Alright. I might be tripping, but
You'd have to, I'm on a timer, I have to say it faster than that. We'll take that.
yeah, that's how it have to be.
I don't know why I didn't do this first. There's the green mana. And I could have gave that thing trample. That would have been so good.
I really thought that I was like, I feel like you might just cycle that bad boy, but I was like, the 4 life is probably why he's saving them.
Not really. It was just like, dang, just need a second land. Yeah, that trample would have been real beneficial, but also having this out on the board isn't bad either. The board state I just had though was so good. That would have been great with this. Actually, I'm gonna wait on it. I'm gonna do this. I can exhaust this for free. Becomes a creature, or I can just make a creature. I'm gonna make a creature. Oh, I can still exhaust this too and make it a creature. Or I can just drop this. Another start your engines. Just get another body on the board for this big push next turn. All the creatures get menace and everything too.
I think you gotta you exhausted instant speed.
The what now?
And you exhausted vehicle at instant speed.
This one, yeah, you can exhaust it instant speed, but I don't have enough mana for this. The exhaust. Yeah, this was a winnable game. I really do think I should have cycled first, saw if I got that green mana, then I would have had access to that trample ability.
Oh.
You sound muffled again. I can't hear
you. Now you can do both things. Play the 7-drop and crew and exhaust it because you only cost 1 to exhaust now, right?
Oh.
That's why I thought you were gonna do it on the end of his turn, but I was like, oh, okay. And it stays a creature. You don't have to crew it. It stays a creature if you exhaust it.
This is nasty.
Ouch. And they all have menace. He can only effectively block 2 creatures.
What? Ooh. Not the old spaghetti. We gotta see what he was playing with. So did this effectively do anything for him? The 9/7, but frustrated.
No,
Outside of frustrating me.
I guess it took out. It was an effective blocker, but I mean that's pretty much all. What it's always going to be either an effective beater because you played at the right time, or an effective blocker because you played at a time where they could still, fight with it.
Now, this card I played earlier, but as you see, without proper setup, it doesn't do anything. You gotta have, like, in my opinion, good saddle or good vehicles that get good attack triggers for some reason. And that's why it paired really well with the flyer, because I was always wanting to mount my flyer to get that 1/1 counter on 2 other plays, and this was able to untap it. This was great, but it was too early in the game. If they got me down to a lower enough life and played this on that 9/7, boom, you're doing 12 damage. No, 13 damage trample.
Yeah, I felt like the time period in which they played it to save a creature, I was like, I get why they did it, right? Because that's a big variable as well. They were under the influence that they were going to be stuck on 3 mana for a hot minute. So they were like, oh, okay, I don't want to lose any what I do have on the field right now. But I agree. If they were in the position to say that for a later time, that they were much better off to get a big attack in.
Yeah. Yeah, because if they would have had that when I tried to do that little fight spell or something, I would have been blown out.
Oh yeah, feelings would have been hurt.
The fact that they got mana screwed for so long was so painful for them. Well, that part of the game.
That's a round 1W, baby.
Yes, a rebounds game.
Mm-hmm.
We had a game of mana screw versus color screw. And color screw definitely wins.
That's true. That's true. Ooh, you got a nice.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a real issue if you can flute start your engine. Flute too.
Sweet.
Keepers.
3-1. Okay.
Blocking with that.
I mean, do I attack?
I actually get my 1-1 for the sake of getting my speed up. Say my 3-1 just so we can fake trade, and then I one of my 3 drop off.
It's so hard to hear you now.
I said I'd go ahead and attack with my 1-1, and no matter what, it's a trade. And if it doesn't trade, you get to go up on your speed. You take a 3-1 back to hold for blocks. If you decide to block, then it's just lost it. Yeah, good.
I was actually okay with either of those trading.
I would have sworn I was okay with Pokemon Trade. I figured I wanted to keep my 3-1 just like.
What is happening on your end that causing?
I don't know. I'm sitting still, just chilling.
Okay.
Does it sound okay now?
It's alright. Probably just a signal issue. It's no biggie. No.
Just quit.
Bro, I think it'd just be easier if you just call me because I don't know why. It's just fading.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. I don't know what is causing those fade outs. All right. Okay, yeah, bro. I was like, dang. Every time it's like you were trying to say something important, I was like, it's like your voice just went away. And I'm like, and you know, there's timers on plays and stuff. I'm like, man, I'm just not getting everything. No, we beat the snot out of them. I was saying with that other play though, I was cool swinging with both of them. Essentially because even if they did block the 3-1, if I would have hit my mana, I was still gonna get a 3-3 out the deal with the 1-1. And I would have got the speed. But yeah, that was just so, I don't know, the opponent just had no response really. Right. They're playing against counter plays. Probably just gonna drop this surveyor. Feels like they're gonna. If they counter it, they counter it. It's just what it is. Leave me alone, man. Who counters stuff? Who does that? The trample makes them. I love trample creatures. You won't ever hear me complain about it. It could be a 1/1 with trample, and I'm just, oh, that's good. Should I be getting this out the way? Didn't even want me to start my engines. Wow. He didn't want me to get the 3/3 creature. Hold on. Should I? Yeah, what's happening? What now? You said what now? It gets what? Oh yeah, that's not bad actually. Like a broken wing something. I think it's gonna be this. Every time he attacks, draw a card. No, thank you. And I can't effectively block because, like, if he cycles or do anything, it just goes up. So there's no reason. Hopefully. Oh, what is this? He doesn't want to take the damage. Is this a little damage? Will you win the game of chicken? Ooh, haha. Okay, what we swing with though? I'm not dropping this right now. I'm gonna play this first. This guy. But then I wouldn't be able to flash this in. The counter, this wouldn't be a problem for just pumping this somehow. Like, I think we'll be able to, I don't know. Let's see. Fruit for 1. Then he's gonna lose 4 life for playing something on our turn. And we're gonna make a treasure when we attack here. Oh no, bro, I really messed up because you're right. I should have played the exhaust, made him a creature, swung in, had the treasure, and I would have been good. I could have did all. Could have did it all. Cycles. He's on -3 my thing. So he's gonna pump it by 2. And he didn't play anything on my turn. the nuts. I could have still saved it if I would have exhausted right there, put a counter on it. Yeah, that's on me. I misplayed the mess out of that turn, out of that card, really. Yeah, I played that turn completely wrong. Ooh, why didn't they do that before? They didn't know. They fucking know. They did what we just did. No, they don't scoop up. They just messed up one time, bro. It's... like, whoops. Oh. What am I taking out? Yikes. Oh, I should have played it first. he didn't know, bro. I don't think he knew. I just don't think he knew, bro. I think the 4 damage was something he considered. The extra 6/6 was something he was just like. for what did he destroy with that? What was that he even destroyed? Was it something so this? So to destroy a 4-2 powered vehicle, he created a 6/6 and lost 4 life. Bruh. I love it. Ooh, we jammed up that turn bad, but he, oh man, gave it right back. But that enchantment went stupid. That enchantment did go crazy. Both cards, both powerful cards, was able to be played and did their things. Like 2/2 in minutes on a 7/7 wasn't something light. That shoot, that was the guillotine right there. I need mana, but I'm probably gonna cycle this Field of Flames. But I'm playing it because people are running like small creatures to pilot with. They had to mulligan. Why are we playing a platinum player? Aren't we still gold 2? Stop. Ooh. Oh no. What if they're... We better not be playing some kind of graveyard. If this is some kind of blue, black, green deck, bro, I'm gonna flip my stuff. Or if it's blue, black, green, or if it's red, white, I'm gonna go crazy. Bro. And I don't think he was able to get it. I don't think they were able to get it. Not the free ski. Ooh, yay. Oh, okay. What is this? Drop this into sarcophagus. Sarcophagus. Then it gives us a treasure. That's gonna be nice. I'll play. What did I say? Blue, black, green, bro. They ain't dropped the blue yet, but I feel it coming. If I call that and it's actually blue, black, green, bro, I'm gonna go for it. Because I was like, those are the 2 player types that would do what they just did confident. Technically blue. Right. Technically blue. Okay. No issues. Do I just trade here? Right. Right. Have an answer. Return up to 1 target creature, mount, and vehicle, and creature with no abilities from the graveyard to your hand. Bro. Right now, it does nothing, but I was like, if this would have died, I would have been able to get it back. And if one of these died, I'd be able to get them back. What did I, bro? What did I say? I said it. Blue, black, green. Ooh. You gotta have, you better have it. But even if he does, I have Rise from the Red. Right. With a 7 on the follow up. Bruh, okay. That gear hook, like, it was a good call. It was a good call. No lie. Right. The menace added to it, especially. Didn't give trample, but it did give it some form of evasion. Not two no ditties. But I knew this was gonna be a blue black deck, blue black green deck. I knew it. I play too much, bro. I play way too much Magic. I knew, bro. I knew it because I was like, they're looking for cards to surveil. They're looking for cards to ramp. They're looking like they didn't just mold to 5 and then be like, oh, I'm pretty much cooked. They mold to 5 and was like, all right, how can I still win this game? That shit eats me up. Bro. Damn, nabbit. Okay. We're... Just about swinging. Oof. He's done. When this enters mill 3, return a land from your graveyard to the battle. Like I said, he had a strat to come back from that. He just wasn't able to get it set up. He missed his mana, and he had to play the other card to get that treasure instead of just getting online. I hate them. I hate them players. Bro, I'm telling. That's how I knew. I was like, mold to 5. No, they don't even sound right. Mold to 5 when I think he was he on the play or was I on the play? Okay, on the draw. Like I said, it was either gonna be blue, black, green, or it was gonna be aggro, red, white. I couldn't see any other builds really coming through with the mold to 5. It ain't. That's gonna be a clip, bro. Calling that last build out before I saw the cards. That's gonna be a clip right there. Ooh, I knew it was coming. This one might be one, but he didn't have to mulligan. They're never just running black. They really don't have a strong reason to. I think this card is really good. Okay, and I can still drop my scurry foot. Right. Yeah, we still got the lightning strike ready. No, oh no, not draining yourself to life, bro. Bro. Well, he played his mana before he even played the spell. So if he would have got, say he would have got a tapped mana in that instance, because I bet he got a tapped lands in his deck, he missed the opportunity to play it. Now I can make the 3/3, make this a 2/2 and just swing in. Oh. Well, true. Okay. But he has. I just swing in both because now it makes him prompted to block. Oh, I got you. I got you. And I still could have had him on board. I keep thinking it's 1, but it is 2. That's gonna jack me up. Right. Play him, swing in, and I still get the same outcome. Right. Adrenaline Jockey. Adrenaline Jockey has been a setup card too. It's like, oh, do you have instant play? Right. Do it now. Or forever hold your peace. Oh, jamming a 3/3. Yeah, but yeah, it's my fault for misplaying it earlier, but going on and getting these bodies out ain't gonna hurt. He's like, which one do I take out? Right. Right. But he don't want to because he doesn't want. What does this do? Creatures getting trampled and this gets 2/1 counters. Oh, this Field of Flames is gonna be delicious. Oh, he's gonna fight something. Well, I'm not gonna use Field of Flames. So I have lightning. Well, no, I am gonna use Field of Flames because then I can just lightning strike his face. Die. Yep. Yep, you're dead. Just so you know up front. That would have made me so mad. And I know they asked him, did he have fun after the match? Thought you won. Wow. And Lightning Strike just went up so much more in my book because multiples just make you able to really have a way to done. Or once again, if you need, creatures out the way, helps. Now I am in gold right now, and I think that's kind of contributing to some of the wins, to be honest. I was I was in platinum earlier today, different ball game. Some optimal picks, I think, too. I think the deck could have been way better, but I was real skeptical. And there's a lot of sub-optimal play as well. Like if this was game time, like this was tomorrow, we'd be getting tore up. Right. Exactly. Could have just been done. That would have been definite nail in the coffin. This adrenaline jockey has been something serious though too. Is all you got a combat trick? Well, you might as well take, I don't know, 4 damage for playing it. Oh yeah, it's always gonna be a target. I can make this a 4. So I can get a treasury. So let's drop the land. I can drop this, still have 3 mana. Right. Oh! Whenever you activate an exhaust ability, put a 1/1 counter on this creature! Should I be attacking with both or still just one? So I'm just going to run the risk of trading both here. Oh my god! He wanted a creature to fight with, so he didn't want to block. And that's what I mean by fight spells. They put you in a position where you have to wait for optimal timing instead of just boom. That's what I be wanting. The card I draw, I have nothing on board. Oh, you have something on board? Boom. This is what he's choosing to do. Oh, Death Touch guy. 2/1 Death Touch. Okay. Sweet. And we're still getting that value. If we draw a land, we can toss it. If we draw a play, we're gonna okay. We got lightning strike in my deck. Oof. I'm swinging. It's too late to crew it. I was hoping he only blocked with one creature, to be honest. You're right, though. I could have crewed that, and then they could have just made a 1-for-1 trade still. No. He's probably like, you please let up. Which one are you talking about? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. It is kind of plays I don't be wanting to happen to me, where I do something really cool and something like this happens and I'm dead. It's too late because all the other stuff didn't fill enough time or space. Once again, this is in gold, bro. That is free. Got to take advantage of the early game wins. Mm-hmm. Right. But yeah, that play, I should have crewed the vehicle, not only because the vehicle had more power, but because the vehicle needs crewing to be able to attack, whereas creatures don't. And I could have kept more permanents on board that didn't need activation. Yeah, I guess I was thinking like how I would think, where I might not double block, but he was like, no, I don't have a choice. This Rise from the Wreck didn't do anything. There is another option, but Not even that. This, you know, if we win this game, this is the last game. I'm gonna try to start my engines. They don't want to start our engines. They hate it. I know they do. Yeah. Oh, that's all they could do. What is that? Creature gets -1. See, I don't think this is good. This is not good. Too few targets. I can exhaust for 3 counters on this. Do I swing both? Maybe just get that guy out the way. I could be wrong there, but I just think we just get that guy out the way. Trample until the turn. Yeah. Not much else I can do. Just one thing, really. They might be taking off on us. This might be way harder to win. They're not blue, black, green yet. They're pretty effective at stabilizing. Okay, we're swinging. Right, we're gonna play that right back. I'm not blocking, sir. Bro. No, it's just one guy. A mount, vehicle, creature with no abilities. Just gonna get him. He doesn't die. Yeah, he, that would be crazy. Oh, it don't matter no more. That's crazy. That did. The flyer did. All other creatures get -2, -2 until any time. That's crazy. Right. The green card, it wasn't that effective. Because it's only getting one thing back per turn. It's not really. Well, I got this cat mount. There was a chance if I would have waited another turn to play it, I could have got multiple creatures back. But I don't have a lot of reach anyway, so that's just a weak spot of the deck. Dude did his thing. Wish we had our 2-mana red-green artifact. Did not come up. Star. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna run out the 3-mana guy. In the 3-mana 3/3. He can block this, he can kill it. Pump something. I probably won't block because I can just run over. Okay. What? What? I think I need to get rid of this now. I think we need to just keep the board as clear as possible. Yeah, we get another mana next turn. This is in the chopping block. Are you kidding me? Well, instead of doing damage with it, I'm not complaining. Oh god. I kind of feel that, but I was just too nervous to not hit my land. And I'm like, if I was going to hit my land, I was going to hit it this turn anyways. Crew 3. So you're saying run this out now and I can... I really wanted to try to get that creature out the way. One thing I've noticed, like if you let them have more permanents on the board, the longer those permanents on the board, just the more value they get. And so I was like, huh? I'm gonna gain 4 life here. Really was hoping he missed some mana. I don't have no reach going on. And now I'm really in need of a grain. No blocks. Even if I hit the land, even if everything goes right here, because I didn't have the dual land, this really just falls apart. Or a 6 land. Yeah, you were right. I should have discarded earlier. And it just wasn't gonna hit like I wanted right there. Yeah, when I had that time and space in the game, I should have went on and tried to draw. Because it wasn't that they were in a position that they were just beating my face in right there. Right, regardless of if it didn't happen the next turn. Or even just yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't a lot. And I could have waited till mana was a little tighter on his end to be able to respond. Even though it was tight on his end, he only had 1 mana. Fuel the Flames would have been great. Rocketeer Buggy. This card has been great every time. On up there. Ooh, that's pretty good too. I can start your engines here. Yep. This card's really good. I don't have no way to deal with it right now. Oh, whoa. Blue, green, black. Okay, I had to look at the mana. I was like, what's happening? They think they can still win. That's what's happening. I hate that. How is this a 5/5? Oh. I was just gonna generate another treasure bird, okay. Yeah, whenever it attacks or ETBs, it does the thing. I was just gonna blow this up because this every time it attacks, it gets a creature to the battlefield, and it's equal to the number of lands it controls. Because if I was gonna blow this up, I would have had to do it then. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure to get what it is. Oh no, that was another option. Tricky. To make it to pump it, to make it a vehicle creature in that instance and put a counter on it. Right. Yep, and I don't have enough mana to... black rain, but I'm telling you, they're so resilient. But I don't want to discard anything. I was just gonna swing in. Right. I can exile this from the graveyard to draw a card too. Right. Oh, we already got the mana. Just 2 colorless. You can do it 3 times, so you can do it up to 6. I think we just get rid of it. We try to get rid of that now, though. Oh, he can do it for an extra. No, because of the right. Kills my creature too, but yeah. I'm just gonna exile here. Right. Oh. Oh, you wanted to trade. And this lets us draw another card. Bro, blue, black, green. They always got a chance, bro. Until they're out of cards, bro. Oof. Alright. Right. No, I can't let him untap it. All right, so the Stampede and Scurryfoot went crazy pretty much every time. And paired with this Scholar here, it had the potential to be even better than how I played it personally. I'm gonna keep that in mind going forward. That you get this, you get as many of these as possible, and as many of these. It's like a cycle. What else? What else did really well? These did good just by starting your engines, being a. People really didn't like this card, even though it wasn't like a signed post card for us. It started our engines. It was a trampoline boy, and then when it did die, it drew us a card in a lot of situations. Right. Greenbelt Guardian, solid. I mean, I just gotta pay a lot of attention tomorrow when I'm making my plays. Like if it has exhaust, it's an instant speed ability. It's really potent. And with something like this, that two less to cast, making this two, bro, that really could have put the nuts on the opponent if I was playing it correctly. The fact that this deck did so good and I didn't even play it optimally is a testament to how good the cards were individually. Catalyzer was great. Just start your engines, add 2 mana. That actually ended up being a game-winning piece for us. Kickoff Celebrations was just like another. But for us, it was a draw card, discard. 2 cards, and it gave one of our creatures haste in the turn, so that helped. Sarcophagus was pretty useless, but no, I won't say useless. 2 mana, 2/1. That started our engines, and if we had max speed, it grew. But for the most part, it was filler. I won't say useless. Lightning Strike was like MVP. We kept getting the opponent. Yeah, like I said, it started the engines, and it was a solid card in that 2-drop slot. Lightning Strike just got too many games, bro. Oh, you're too low on life. Unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Let's see what else. Bye, Rocketeer, bro. I would probably draft this card as many times as I could because it just was great. Crew. It's a 3/2 that crews for 1 and can exhaust and become a creature with a counter on it. So it becomes a 4/3 for 2 mana that makes treasures. Bro, that was way better in my opinion than the white blue method that I went earlier. Run over did his thing. I think I would have had to draft. Like, I don't even know if I had the right card. Like, I don't know what combination of cards the white blue deck needed to be most effective with those. Well, before we get to that, let me finish this wrap up. Adrenaline Jockey was great, especially in the exhaust deck. Like, whenever you activate an exhaust ability, put a counter on it, just whenever, not even once a turn, because you know they like to slap that on the card without a problem. But nope, just whenever you do an exhaust ability, just put a counter on this. So it paired really well with the Boom Scholar. Uh, oh, that's dope. I didn't. Right. The Rise from the Wreck didn't really do much. It just got a card back one time, and then it didn't even help us win the game. But I don't think we had enough targets for it, and I truly believe it belongs more in a green black mill deck. Bro, yeah, and then even the time they made the vanilla creature like a big creature, it was too late. Oh, like they did the uh, vanilla, like they did the Yargle, the 9/3. Oh, okay, I'm heading back. I was Right. I, I don't know either, but I would have to see someone play him really well for me to be like, oh yeah, that's the sauce. All right. I stepped away from the computer for a second. I'm heading back now. Were you trying? I don't think I got the energy to do another one tonight. Let me just finish this recap while we got the cars. You, oh yeah, Hey, this Jaguar wasn't bad. Every time a 5 mana 4/4, which wasn't great stats, was vigilant and became a vigilant 6/6 for one, for saddle of one. And then this card was okay. Actually, this was a little more than okay. It came down, game 4 life, and then this probably could have helped us get out of a game if I would have cycled it at the appropriate time. Now the two All Stars, we got to give them the props. This March of the World Ooze and this Power Wind Gear Hulk. First off, March of the World Ooze, and that I don't know what that player was thinking when they cast that 1 mana card that did 4 damage to them and gained us a 6/6 while only blowing up a mana rock was absolutely insane. Bro, bro. He probably was just like, I'm waiting to the end of turn to make this play, not thinking that there was an extra clock. Like, there's a lot of text on this card, a lot of words and magic. There's a lot of cards to be read. He probably read the first part of this card and then even didn't look at nothing else. He was probably like, "Oh, creatures have base power 6/6. That's broken as hell." Didn't he? And probably stopped right there, like, "Damn!" And then, boom, got even worse. And even if he did continue to read it, he probably thought, "Oh well, he's just gonna, get another 3/3." But no, sir, it's actually a 6/6. Like this card just turns everything upside down. Because it generates bodies. And March of the World Ooze being in the deck with access to Adrenaline Jockey, that was something serious. And true. Or maybe people aren't taking it like as valuable because there is Broken Wings. And in this set, I think Broken Wings has tremendous value because there's so many vehicles, so many artifact creatures, so many enchantments floating around, and green is just an easy color to play. I went 7-2 and two quick drafts today. Honestly, I think it's because my base was green. I think they have access to just a lot of solid plays and a lot of solid abilities. And I'm happy I didn't miss out on these two mythic cards because they were expensive. Typically, I'm gonna be honest, I might have done so, but when I saw that one opponent was able to successfully play 3 5 drops, a 6 drop, and a 7 drop, bruh, okay, whatever. Right. Tempo. Right. 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 Bruh. March of the World Ooze was not looking. Lightning Strike goes up there for me. Like these are cards that I would want to see in my deck pretty much every time from running red green. Now would it be no, this too. One, two, three. Wait, one. Is this uncommon? All right, one, two, three, four. Four uncommons. Fuel the Flames is actually an uncommon as well. Even though Fuel the Flames wasn't my favorite, it did have a game where it showed up and showed out and essentially cleared their little board on up. But it wasn't my favorite. Like we needed it every game and it did the thing. But the only reason I bring it up though, I still got 7 wins without having to even consider that as a part of the strat for it. It did it in one game. But for all other games, it was almost to a point where I was getting ready to cycle it. I just had, just like, I put it in the category like this Rise from the Wreck. I just kind of had it in case. Where we didn't really have much else to put in the deck. We had like Rocket or something. Bestow Greatness probably would have been good. Spot removal. Yeah, run over, crash and burn. Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Put your dukes up. Block, huh? Block it effectively. What? Why? Cause. So these instead of these two cards, like I don't know if I would have ever have taken out the Fuel the Flames, but I could have possibly taken out the Rise from the Wreck for another Broken Wings or a Bestow Greatness, or bring these both out to bring those both in. Bestow Greatness, I think that would have been a great addition. Right. Yeah, so I probably, even if with that being the case, I probably just would have brought in the second Broken Wings over the pump spell still and kept the Fuel to Flames because I just didn't want to deal with pilots. Even though Fuel the Flames didn't do exactly what I wanted, and even though Rise from the Wreck didn't do exactly what I wanted, I still think they're good cards. I think that's why the whole deck overall worked how it did. Right, right. Right. I think being able to. Well, yeah. I think I would have taken out the Rise from the Wreck and just brought in the Broken Wings. I think that would have won us one of those games we lost. This deck played really well. If I knew I could make it through another draft, I would do one. And it's only 8 hours till the open. I don't want to drain my mental jutsu. You said you're not gonna do one tonight. Hmm. Oh, I don't mind it not seeing the screen. I'm about to hop off my stream. Hey, everybody. Hope you enjoy my content. If you do, please like, follow, and subscribe. Helps the channel to grow in the future. And as always, you guys are fantastic. My name is Mr. Clintastik.